Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to discuss about how to integrate Keras NLP package with LlamaIndex and HuggingFace to implement Retrieval Augmented Generation. In this script, we are going to use an LLM from Keras NLP package and then we are going to integrate it with LlamaIndex using its custom LLM class. To load and process the data, we are going to use simple directory reader from LlamaIndex and its other functionalities. And to generate the vector embeddings of the given raw data, we are going to use a model from HuggingFace. As the name suggests, custom LLM class from LlamaIndex provide the functionality to deploy any custom LLM. This custom LLM can be called via an API or it can be developed and deployed on your local machine as well. For this particular script, I have used the data that I have shown till now in the last previous three videos. For that, I have created a text file called sentences.txt and just pasted those 25 sentences in this particular text file. Now let's see the code and understand it. Here, package versions are as shown on the screen. As usual, we are going to first import all the required packages as shown on the screen. Next, we are going to define some global variables. Over here, we are going to use this GPT-2 extra large English model from Keras NLP package. And we have stored it into this GPT-2 variable. Then, as mentioned earlier, I have defined custom LLM class and the name given to this custom LLM class is GPT-2 LLM. Here I have defined some variables which are going to be used throughout this particular class. Then this is the class initialization method. Over here, this is the metadata method which provides metadata details of the given LLM. This is the complete method which is going to be called or which we need to call to provide answer generated by LLM. And you can see over here we are using this self.model.generate method. So this model is the one that we have defined over here and we are using this particular model to generate the answer. And this stream complete method is going to be utilized when we want to stream the answer. Over here we have instantiated an object of the class GPT-2 LLM where we have provided model as GPT-2 and number of output as 512. Over here, I have defined global context, which means that I just need to define several settings and the parameters and their respective values in single place only, and then I don't need to repeat them or I don't need to call them again. So over here, I have defined the LLM embedding model. So as mentioned earlier, we are using HuggingFace model called sentence transformer all mini LM L6v2. This model is being called to generate vector embeddings. This is the sentence splitter, text splitter, and this is the prompt helper. So in backend, all these parameters and then their respective values, their respective settings are going to be called while working with this LLM. Over here, this prompt helper will help to define the context window and the number of output. So it will allow us, it will help us to define the prompt and we don't need to define a specific prompt. Same way, this sentence splitter will split the sentences into the chunk of 4096. In this particular section, I am reading a sentence file called sentences.txt. Then I am splitting those sentences by dot. The purpose of doing that is I want to show individual sentences as an individual document. So each sentence will represent one specific document, and that's why I am splitting those sentences via dot. And then I am creating documents variable where I am generating document object. And using these documents, I am creating a vector index and storing it into this index variable. Please note that over here to generate these vector embeddings in backend, we are using the model that we have defined over here, that is this settings.embed model. Then in case if you want to store this index its specific location, you can use this particular command which will store the index to the given location. Next, let's say once you have stored this index and you want to utilize it some different place in some another script, in that case you need to utilize these two commands. Over here I have defined index as a query engine, and using that query engine I am asking questions based on the results from this particular script. I can say that by implementing Kira's NLP, Llama Index, and Hugging Face, the results are more accurate, more appropriate, and they are more aligned with the questions being asked. That's it for the day. Thank you everyone for watching this video.